Hello everyone! We know you are desperate for some bang trims, so I thought I would do a little video just to show you how to do it at home. Normally it's not something that we would recommend, but in these trying times we are desperate, so let's get into it. As you can see, I definitely need a bang trim. What you're going to want to do is start from the apex or wherever your bangs start. Make sure that you have them pretty straight, pretty like not too curly, or just however you normally wear them. If you make them too straight and you don't usually wear them straight, they might shrink up on you. So go little bit at a time. Okay, so we'll get into this. I might end up looking in the mirror just so I can make sure that everything's all good, but you want to just start from the center down to your recession, which is the part where your hairline starts to curve. So you don't want to get into any of like these hairs down here. You want to just keep it into the, think of like the corner where your eyebrow is. Draw a straight line up. That's easier. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. Look at those roots. Aren't they just beautiful? At least you know that we are in the same boat. I can't do my roots at home because I have to bleach it, and that would not be pretty. Okay, so once you get your bangs sectioned off, I like to part this section in half. Oops, missed a little spot. Just so that you can start on the lower section. Wow, I cannot see. Start with the lower section. Wow, I'm failing at this. Sorry guys, this is difficult. 1 second. Okay, that's good enough. Grab a clip. You're gonna need clips just to either keep your hair back away from your face, or you know, if you can't tuck them, you can clip them or just tuck them behind your ears and then clip this section back. And then we're gonna take vertical, I repeat, vertical point cuts. Never cut across this way, otherwise you will end up looking like you have baby bangs. And that's not too attractive on most people. Some people can get away with it, but. Okay, so I'm gonna take just about an inch wide section in the center. And you're gonna wanna kind of gauge where you want your bangs to fall. I'm probably gonna do, you're gonna hold it in between your index and your middle finger. Pull it down, not too much tension. You wanna just kind of keep it with a little bit of like medium tension. And then you're going to, wow, okay, there we go. Point cut into it. So I'm gonna look into the mirror while I do this. Use the sharpest scissors that you have on hand. Okay, and then look in the mirror, see if that's where you like it. You can keep going straight across or over direct towards the center if you want that beveled look. So my bangs have a little bit of a bevel, which means they get longer towards the outside. That's what most people have. Some people like straight across, but it's not very common. So you're gonna grab the section with your comb, angle towards your nose, and then you're gonna use the guideline of where you cut to kind of take off that little corner. So I'm gonna go in and kind of just connect the dots. Okay, I like that little tail right there, so I'm gonna leave that. I apologize if the lighting's not very good for this, by the way, but we're trying. Okay, so this is my little guideline right here, and I'm just gonna take that little edge off. I'm gonna go in. Now these scissors are super sharp. Yours might not be, so it might be a little bit more tricky, but you'll get it. Okay, and then you're going to pull on the section and see if they're about the same length. This one feels a little bit longer. So I'm going to go through and just kind of get that little point off. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Next section, let everything down. Make sure you don't create any new bangs for yourself. Okay, and then I'm going to take that center section again. Now this is where you can do one of two things. You can just continue with this little guide that you made for yourself, kind of flip it up underneath and see where you cut, or you can get fancy and direct your bangs up a little bit if you like more of a shattered or beveled, layered bang. That this is going to make it look softer and not quite as blunt. Okay, so do you see how there's my guideline right here? I'm going to point cut into these hairs right here. And I'm just going to kind of follow this same angle. Okay, so I'm going to look in the mirror while I do this. This is tricky. All right. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. For these next sections, I'm not going to do any lifting. I don't want to make it too layered, so I'm just going to follow this line again. Okay, still point cutting, never going across. And you want to start little because you can always take more off later. It's always better to take not enough off than to end up with really short howdy doody bangs. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? And if you attempt this and for some reason it doesn't work out, we will be here for you once this is over. We'll be there to fix all of the hair. Thanks for watching. Bye.